This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2009 Silverado 3500 HD. That's a 1-ton heavy duty. It's got the Duramax diesel motor. It has the Allison transmission. It is an LTZ, which means it's loaded up. Leather, navigation, rear camera, overhead DVD player, pretty much everything. It's also 4-wheel drive. We purchased directly from a dealer auction, a Manheim dealer auction. It was a Jim Click Ford trade-in. They can't get financing for people on anything over 100,000 miles, so we've been buying these left and right. Really nice diesel trucks that they're just not very smart. They should be able to sell these all day long, but they just don't want to deal with it. We do. We have the pull. We just sold one to Ecuador and American Samoa, Europe. They go all over the place. People have money all over the world. So, anyway, it's got 169,000 miles, and it's as nice a truck as you could find. With 50,000 miles, you'd be proud of this truck. It's amazing that it has those miles. It was very well taken care of. Now, when we purchased it, originally it had a flatbed on it. And we advertised it with the flatbed, and we got a lot of I wish it had a regular bed question or statement from people. So we called around and we found a place that takes beds off of trucks to put flatbeds on, and we said, hey, how about you sell us one of your beds? And they did. Yeah, these things come off trucks brand new. So the bed on this truck is brand new. It's been sitting in a yard for, I don't know, 3.5 years. And now it's on the truck. Anyway, this is probably its biggest problem. It's got a couple little scratches here that were touched up. I don't know if I got too close to a tree where I parked next to it. But, I mean, if you wanted to fix this, because it's white, and just, sand it down and paint it, it would probably be a couple $100 if you really wanted to do it correctly. I don't really think it's worth it. The tires in this truck are, gosh, pretty much brand new. We didn't put these on the truck, but the tread is, God, I'm going to say 95%, because I'm afraid to say 99, but I would say that it's closer to 99 than 95. Little door ding there. I noticed a few things from that thing sitting on. There was a little scratch here that I touched up on the bed. We didn't even send this to detail, this bed. This is how it looked as we got it. I took it to the car wash. So, it's still a little bit dirty, but it has air suspension. I'll show you where the nozzle is for that. Backup sensors. One thing we haven't gotten in right is this, that we were missing the mounting plate for the lights. So we're going to try to figure that out next week, but there's your bed. We will have that attached properly. Figured we'd tell people what was going on, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, oh, I recognize that truck. That was the truck that you were selling with the flatbed. We have a lot of people that like to play detectives. And so we thought we'd, we could have just said this is the truck, but we didn't want people to think that we were trying to pull a fast one or be clever. We just, look at that brand new spare too. There's your air suspension on the driver's side. But, we're just trying to give people what they're asking for. Everyone seemed to be pretty unanimous in wanting that this regular bed on it. Hopefully we did the right thing in changing it. There's under the hood. It's a really clean truck. I'm going to start it for you. A lot of people are wanting to hear these vehicles run from under the hood. I love Duramax. It was that quiet. Turn the radio down there so you can hear me. Here's the rear seat. I think we did a repair somewhere. There was a hole right here. We repaired that. We do not have the remotes. These are those Panasonic remotes. I remember picking up a couple for my Tahoe a couple of years ago. They were like $80 for a pair of the Panasonic headphones. Little plastic on the chrome is missing there. Probably buy a handle. That probably would have been a good idea. These handles are probably $50. That piggyback fuel tank you saw in the back, you guys who do this, do a lot of towing and trailering, probably know what this is all about. This is there was no fuel in it when we moved it from the flatbed that was in it before. It was in before. We moved it. We attached it. It's functioning. It's got an electric fuel pump that pumps into the main tank. I do not know what this is all about. Somebody out there knows exactly what it is, and is probably laughing at me for not knowing my own vehicle. But that's fine. Laugh all you want. I am not a trailering expert. All right, all the seats control work. Up here. Let's see what we got going on. Put my seatbelt on. All right, and we do have a moonroof. Let's see. That tilts. There's your slide. Closes there. We go through the windows real quick. Passenger front. Let's see. Passenger rear. Driver front. And driver rear. Alright, let's see, what else can I demonstrate here? Mirrors, let's see, put this on this thing. There's the outside driver mirror. There's the outside passenger mirror working. Blah, 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 blah. They're all heated seats. There's all that. I don't need that going. My butt hot. You got the heated seats on the passenger side also. Whoever owned this thing was crazy clean. There you got navigation. Since the day you left me, baby, I can feel the lonely, I can hear all the crazy. As you can see, you got DVD, Dolby Digital DTS, changer, blah 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 blah. Parking sensor controls, pedal. This is pedal, yeah. Here's the pedals. Adjusting. There you go there. Got your air conditioning. And trust me, that works fine. Overdrive. Got the tow on and off. Got some controls here. This is for Bluetooth for phone. Got the radio. Let's see if we... There's your volume controls. You got cruise control over here. You got tilt wheel over here. That works fine. Let's see. You got four-wheel drive over here. Let me put it into neutral. Four-wheel drive. Put it into drive. Oh yeah, that's granny gear. That's four-wheel drive. That's going to pull the neighborhood. Put it into reverse. Low, and that works fine. There's your backup camera, by the way, just so you can see it. Take it out of four-wheel drive. it into 4 high, actually. Should we demonstrate that? Now we're in drive. Now we're in drive, so obviously the navigation comes back. Put it into reverse. There's reverse. There's the backup camera. We're in reverse and 4 high. There we go. And back to 2-wheel drive high. Well, now we're back in drive. So this will switch over. There it goes. And that's it. All right, this is a beautiful truck. I think that now that we've got this bed on it, it's going to be very, very quick to sell. We had people all over it. Every one of them was, I want to have a bed, you know, and the flatbed, you can only tow with it. What if you wanted to, you know, so we relented and bought one. Plus, we also needed a bed for a truck that we bought that didn't have a bed at all. So it worked out perfectly. The ride on this thing for a 1-ton is absolutely perfect. 0 vibrations. You got tires to go forever on. Geez, I wish Fords built front ends that felt like this. Fords have a lot more play with over 100,000 miles. This thing has almost no play at all. It's tight, tight, tight. This is a nice truck. Anyway, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay dock fee of $250, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2%, Tucson city sales tax, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is like Alaska or Oregon, which is 0, all you're going to pay is our tax rate of 2% plus the dock fee. If you're from Arizona, for instance, our tax rate is 7.1%. So you add the city tax to that, you're going to pay 9.1% tax plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fee. I'm going to kind of jump on it here so you can watch it. Nice truck. Holy cow. Anyhow, yeah, this is a no-brainer. If you want to not go to the dealer and drop 70, this would be the way to not drop 70 and not miss anything. Yeah, you won't be missing a thing. Anyhow, please make sure also you get a deposit in. If we have agreed upon price, you need to get a deposit in so that we don't sell it to somebody else. Without a deposit, we will sell it to somebody else if they come with the deposit and, you know, or obviously full payment. The deposit will keep us from selling to somebody else. Okay? All right, have a great weekend and a Happy New Year.